Welcome back to another episode of Server Room. This time I have Ibrahim from SIDA with me. He's from Saudi Arabia. It's a pleasure having you here, Ibrahim.
Pleasure all mine.
So talking about technology, how is the current technology landscape in your region and how has it evolved over the years?
It has changed a lot. If you see, 5 years ago, we don't hear about AI, big data, and warehousing, and these technologies that emerging. It's like immersive technology everywhere. In Saudi Arabia, we go from nothing. We collect the data for to making a better outcome and information that we can expand our work as exporter to all the world. And really, we collect a lot of data that is depending on the big data, and we are now utilizing the AI to make it better. But the problem now that we don't have enough data yet. All these years, 5 years, we are collecting data, but we didn't have enough data to complete our journey. So we are depending on the generative AI. If you are we will talk about it after a little bit.
Yes.
This generative AI is the new technology that we are focusing there in the Saudi export, and I believe it's the future. Regarding the different, it's a huge difference between 5 years and now. We cannot say anything about it. It's a huge.
As you rightfully said about AI, AI is the future. So how is your company utilizing AI? Can you give me a
We
brief
began with making some reports in the internet, and for all the companies that they are working aside by us, we make a partnership with them, and we are using AI to minimize the work for the people, work for our staff, work for on our exporting, so that if let's imagine some exporter, he need to make like an oil, our main product, that he went to make a chemical product. So what happened? We go to the AI, we see and check which company or there in the world that can help us make this petrochemical products better. We found some answer, maybe late, but it's better than searching in the internet or using like United Nations information. It's not enough. So we are using AI in most of these things. You know, there is a difference between AI and also the privacy. So if you want to ask, you not need to mask all this information so it doesn't show that this is your name. So we built in Saudi Arabia our own AI engine by Sadaya to make it better and make it's locally as a part of privacy. We built it inside in the home. This is our concern, and I believe we will make AI better also in Saudi Arabia to help the other exporter, the foods, and also for tourism to get the people inside Saudi Arabia. And I believe you see it. If you can open your mobile, you can open your laptop, you will see, come to Saudi, come to Middle East. If you can see, hear the news. This is what we are focusing in, and I believe AI is the future now. It's nothing without it.
What are your thoughts on Saudi Vision 2030?
We are working hard to achieve it. Saudi Export is one of the things that they built for 2030. And I believe we achieve now 50% of products is non-oil, not depending on the oil. So it's a succeed for us. So this is one of the most innovative idea that the Crown Prince, His Highness, he make it for the future. So I believe we manage and we will be better. It's not only 50, we will become in the 2030 more than 60, inshallah.
Can you share some insights on challenges and obstacles that tech companies in your region face and how they are addressing them?
Yeah, if I may say, the problem that we are facing is the privacy of the data, the most important thing in Saudi Arabia. This is why they make something innovative in our work, that they decide to make all the data inside Saudi Arabia. And this is our target. all the user in Saudi Arabia, they make for them some cloud infrastructure inside Saudi Arabia. All they are pushing all the clients to go to inside Saudi Arabia. Why is that? Because the data, if it's leaked from outside, you cannot control it. But if it's inside, you can control it. The other thing is the data privacy. As you know, we are Arab, Muslim, mostly. So we need to be careful about our also aspect and our religion. So what we do in that one, we need to have all the data, all your data, also your personal data inside Saudi Arabia. This is why we take good care of it. And this is one of the reasons that we are not getting much new technologies inside Saudi Arabia, because you're not using the cloud from outside, especially in the public sector. Yeah.
How do you stay ahead of the competition, and how do you ensure your offerings remain relevant and innovative?
We already we are trying hard, not already. We are trying hard to follow up with all technologies in the world. It's not only by that, by only in the searching in the internet. No, we have a lot of meeting with a lot of people from all the world. They are meeting us in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh specifically, in Jeddah. So that all the data, all the new technologies come to us. We localize it. Most of the data now, if you can see on other companies, they put the data on a premise. We don't accept anything in the cloud if it's outside Saudi Arabia. So how we go over this and make a new technologies implemented in our environment, that we also train the people. And this is the most important thing in our in our government now, to train their own people to make a better outcome. And this is, I believe, the most important thing right now in our vision 2030.
Are there any emerging technologies in your region that the government is particularly focusing on?
Yes, if you can see NEOM,
Yeah.
autonomous. Also, you have the line. Mm-hmm. If you can read the news, I believe everyone knows
about. Yeah,
it's a future now. Even the Q, the latest now in Riyadh. This is the new things that we are focusing in the green, renewable energy. We are using a lot of resources to make it real. Other people didn't get that vision before. For us, this is the future.
Thank you. I want to ask you more questions, but we don't have time. So thank you very much. Thank you for
I'm
joining
really
us.
grateful for your time and your effort to show this to the other people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.